Hello everyone. What is going on, guys? Today is like improvised stream, one extra stream, so it's a treat for you today, guys. Let me just quickly check if everything is connected. Yeah, okay, all running. Hello Buttercat, hello Haro. So guys, why this extra stream? Because this week we are starting new project. Well, I have another huge commission, which is a Skaven set, right? So it's gonna be set for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and since the new Skaven, I guess, army is not army, but rule book is coming out. Battle tome is the right word. So the client order like Skaven set, and I have this artistic freedom which I absolutely love. So we're gonna sculpt and make a terrain set, and as every project of mine starts behind the computer, so this week I will be mostly sculpting digitally. So that's why I'm not in my other studio the whole week. I'm at home in my streaming studio and doing basically this. So normally your streams are 5 a.m. for me, so this is perfect. Well, great. I'm glad that. Hello, Kidbash. Well, I'm glad that. Listen, I want to like slowly add some extra streams during the week, and at least once a week I want to do this at home early day streams. So will not be in my studio, but will be here. So yeah. So right now we don't have plan. We'll sculpt something definitely, but first we're gonna fetch for inspiration. I already have. Let me show you what I already made. I've just made this Skaven logo because we're gonna be using it very often. So we have this logo number 1 and very basic also metal logo number 2, right? And the idea for this set so far, what I came up with, is that it's gonna be so there'll be like a structures, right? And I want to do some striking schemes. So I'm thinking like a greenish turquoise, like stones. But what will be like the main selling point of this set will be the green glowing like warp polluted water. So the main what you call it, the main eye catcher of this set will be this green glowing water. Thank you very much for subscribing, and we're gonna start by like going and googling some inspiration, and then we're gonna sculpt something. So let's Google Skaven terrain and brawl something. So as you can see, like all like terrain which people do were like marked with this Skaven logo. So we're gonna be carving that a lot. That's why I like made it already. But let's try to find something. Let's find something like a structure wise, so we can get inspired to sculpt it. Oh, this is a nice thing. Look, Skaven Warpstorm Monument. Oh yeah, this is something which we can actually do. Like similar thing. So I'm thinking. This is a good idea. So imagine like one of those pieces, there will be like a rock, something like this, with carved Skaven glowing runes. Maybe wrap around by a chain. Yeah, no holes, definitely no holes will be part of the pieces. So imagine like a structure. We'll imagine like bricked structure like this, or like the pavement, and on some parts there will be hole with the now hole, like with the Skaven portal, and that's what is gonna be what will make this terrain special, because it will have these green glowing spots. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, but back to the stone. So this will be something which we can do. And I've seen amazing architecture, but this is from Nurgle, but we can like double use it, so to say. Diorama. So in Warhammer World they have this amazing Nurgle diorama. It's actually the best one I've ever seen, and I kinda like the architecture what they used. So if you see these pillars, this is something which we can do, but these are huge, so I will carve them out of foam, so we'll not waste too much resin. However, you see this little pillar here? Hello Gate Rocks! Kid Bash Bar polluted water, now you have my attention. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Hello Maho, I didn't know you were streaming today's morning. I did not know that too. I've made my mind like 40 minutes ago, because I already mentioned that this week is the beginning of a new project, and all project starts behind the computer. So whole this week I will be designing and digitally sculpting, right? So why not to turn on stream? Kids are at school, wife is at work, dog is sleeping, so why not to have fun, right, with you guys? So this is let's find some better images of these pillars. Oh, this is something awesome. Look, you see these how do you call in English this like raised top of the towers? They're not ramparts, but something else. But this is nice. We're gonna get inspired by this design. But let's fetch, oh, this one maybe. Or you see these spiked pillars? This is something which I'm aiming for. And I can both use it for Skaven and Nurgle. So we're gonna carve Skaven runes on it and like place their logo. Battle mats. Let me maybe. Men's battle mats. Okay. Yes, it's battlement. And try Merlon. And Merlon too. Alright. So 2 new words I learned today. So I'm thinking tower will be carved out of foam, but oh, these ones. Look at this. Yes, definitely. This is a good design. So imagine this, but with Skaven logo. Yes, and this is what we'll be decorating our tower. Also, we will need to sculpt some pieces like these, like let's call them openings. When it comes to windows, I already have sculpted for other projects, so we can reuse them, maybe like customize it a little bit. We can customize it a little bit. Crenellation, so it's another one. Okay, Gray. But all right, yes, a third word. Nice. So let me. Let's take ourselves a screenshot. Let's put these into here. So we're gonna be taking ourselves screenshots. So we're gonna go and make this, then mark this, these for now, and save it into where it is. Skaven. Terrain. Skaven set here. Okay, so good. This is something we have. Also, this one is nice. And let's fetch for some more detailed pictures. By the way, I absolutely love this grey and clean one on top of this tower. Look at this worm. It is something I want to do in the future, definitely, so to make this huge like diorama or a display case for an army. So definitely we're gonna do it someday. This is a better picture, let's see. By the way, don't you know any like place where are like the most detailed pictures of this diorama? Don't they have it on their official? Oh, nice! Look at this. Very good. All right. Okay, let's start with a pillar. So we cook something. This can be also done. So half of it can be sculpted digitally, and this main bricks will be done from foam, and I will glue these 3D printed parts on each side. Hello, Chickenator! Sorry if I can something, but I want to make airbrush a thinner recipe, right? For glycerin I found the vegetable version. Is it the correct one, or do I need, I don't know, the chemical? I think yes. 90% I would say yes. Like, yeah, the glycerin is should be from vegetable, but I need to verify. On evening stream I let you know, or I will check in my other studio. Why am I so excited now? I can hear the edge of my set going. Yes, no, great idea. Look. Well, thank you. No worries, guys. I will make sure this set is even better than the lava one. So this is gonna be blast. Now, all these photos are by the visitors, right? Because this display is located in the Warhammer world, so it's one of their best dioramas they have displayed there. Just I miss Skaven stream because of work. I have a good day too. No worry, you can like rewatch it anytime. It will be stored in the live section. But have a good day, brother. So. sculpt. Yeah, let's sculpt this first. Let's sculpt something like this. So there are also spikes on the sides, I see, and a skulls. Alright. Let's finally do something. We're gonna hide these two for now. Going to edit mode. Elongate it like this. Right. I'm gonna make a few copies of it. So we have the bottom part. It's too thick. And I will try not to look on the reference too often. So we will not be replicating, we are just inspiring ourselves. Let's let our imagination flow. Skaven terrain, count me in. Yes, yes. Yes, that's gonna be fucking awesome. Yes, yes, Skaven content. Nice. That's the upcoming weeks will be like very Skaven heavy, and also I was commissioned as a part of this set to sculpt from scratch this huge Skaven abomination as a model. So I'm thinking something about the biggest model which Skaven can use in tabletop, base wise. That should be Screaming Bell, or is something bigger? I need to check on that. So, but basically pick the biggest model base-wise and sculpt abomination. And I have something already in mind. I'm really looking forward to it. So what do we have right now? We have these, and also there were one more, like a top of this pillar was it's a spike, so we can do that too. But let's change it a bit. So something like this. And maybe this. This is nice. Let's make a copy. So we are... Oh, we are in edit mode, sorry. So we have these. By the way, let me know if you hear the noises, because there's construction going on near my apartment. So if it will be disturbing, I will close my window. Hope that will help. I downloaded the Blender after watching you make the leech fight. Seems super fun. Well, I'm glad you did that. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Thank you very much for subscribing. Indeed, have a lot of fun. It's a very good thing to learn. Okay, so we copied it and hidden it right here. And let's work on this one. So first we're gonna bevel the edges of these pillars, so we make it more stone-like. Nice, I dig this. By the way, these modifiers are... This add-on I have called OCD, You need to like double, always like a double click, double confirm it, which is kind of weird in my opinion. Okay, this will do. Let's do the bottom one. It's too much. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. All right. So we have the basic stone crenellation, battlement. Hello Judy, hello Firestone brother. Hope you're having fun at work. So we joined it together so we can work on it, and let's give it a proper texture. So for this case I have this orb brush, and this serves basically as two things at once. So A, it's giving it nice stone texture, and B, it's multiplying the polygon count so we can work on it furthermore. Guys, all clear? Like no disturbing construction sounds? So far so good? And by the way, this brush which I'm using, it's for free. I will drop a link, hopefully I find it because I have it for years, but it still should be free. I will drop a link if I found it under this video so you can download it and like put it in your blender, and this is really life-saving. It will save you so much time during the sculpting. Right now, yeah, the pillar is texture, so we can further work on it. Good, we're gonna first save it, then duplicate it, because we want different variations. And now on this one, let's do some spikes. Let's try this one. Because I have also one with the metal like base, something like this, but in this case I rather use this one and make it weaker so it's not that protruding. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, it wasn't geometrically pleasing. No. Let's try another. Let's try again. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, I take it. I like what they did on this terrain, because notice that they are not painting them in metal colors, so it's a part of the stone structure, and even though they don't seem like a realistic approach on the structures, however, I like the overall effect. Sometimes when you go with realism, you will ruin things. But glad that we are in fantasy world and we can do whatever we want. So these spikes will be part of the stone, and hence I will sculpt them that way. Okay, replicate some on here as well, maybe with the bigger spikes now. A bit, just a bit. Okay, what is the chat saying? Sound is fine, good. Okay, so no construction sign. Oh, hello Dark Matter Workshop. Oh yeah, some water. He's already textured the piece. I just went to some water and he's already textured the piece. Witchcraft. Yeah, that's why it's absolutely life-changing to have like pre-ready brushes in Blender. And by the way, before I bought and made all the literal hundreds of brushes I have, I was using just this orb brush and basic tools, and I was sculpting with them, so definitely it is possible. In fact, let me show you something. What I'm talking about. So let's look at my. By the way, this is my cult store where I have like all my models stored. Let's go and check my older models where I was not having, like this for example. Where are you? Or even this. Okay, this is the Dire Troll Brute I have, right? I've sculpted. And in this, I did not have any brushes purchased. So this was sculpted just with the basic brush and these free brushes I was just showing you. Yeah, so look. So it's possible. It's more brushes you have, the easier you have it to sculpt, but it's not impossible to do it with just the basic stuff. I just did there, you already almost finished with the piece. Now, this is just a one piece. This will be top of the battlements and maybe for a few pillars down there. So let's fetch this Skaven logo. And I don't know if we will like imprint it there or there are basically two options. One is to put this logo and it will be like carved within the stone, which I quite like because we can make it glow, or to be raised. And I'll probably just carve it. But first, let's make some damage on this logo piece. First, maybe. Anyway, I rather hide this one. First, I will like edit mode and divide it into parts, and then go and damage it one by one. What the fuck? This was not supposed to happen. But now it's gonna be. Just a teeny tiny damage. It's not like. You see, this add-on is not perfect. Many times it fails. So I have to do the adjustments. Okay, this seems fine. What about this one? Okay, this is cool. I'll take it. Alright. By the way, digitally sculpting is my absolute #1 favorite thing when it comes to this hobby. It's very enjoyable, not that tiring. So, because of course I like making like carving from foam and stuff like this, but physically it may be tasking, like to stand hours and carving to foam. But sculpting, this is just absolute god tier of hobby. Yeah, I like it. So what is it just saying? God tier blend everybody. Well, thank you very much. The top will be, this will be small piece. Think about, again, let's use this as our reference. So right now we are doing just this. So this is the granulation on the tower, so it will be probably like 3 centimeters only, and so it isn't the logo upside down? Wait a second, I need to check. Yes, it is upside down. So my point was that we don't have to put like that many details on this small piece, because since it will be printed kind of small, we don't want to like unnecessarily overburden the 3D printer. I mean, it can handle, but wait, not this. Are we gonna cut it, engrave it with our boolean tool? Okay. Let's look inside if it's okay. All right, all good. So let's engrave. So how to engrave piece into another piece? You're going to generate, click boolean, and select our desired piece. And it may fail. Be prepared. Let's make ourselves a check. Nice. Okay. And we have. It was not deep enough. Okay, so it failed. Let's try that again. Let's cancel this, and we need to make it thicker. And I'm afraid we have to do. Oh, I know why it failed. Since this is composed of few parts, it's not a singular piece, even though I joined them. It's not joined polygon wise, so we may go one by one, which I rather not do it. It will take a long time. Or B, try to do that again. So and I go with fast function. It's gonna be better, I think. Yes, now it's good. Okay, so we have ourselves a Skaven battlement, which will glow. Right? It will take wash as well. And yeah. So let's do the same thing on the other side. And I will leave these parts plain, because we can make a further like damages on the sides. And also let's do a few variations of that. Fucking hell. So not all the pieces are the same, if you know what I mean. So I will duplicate them and do different levels of damage. Alright, that should do it. So go and boolean it again with fast function, and it should be pretty symmetrical, I believe. Good morning, Federico. Yeah, buongiorno. You guys both Italians? Look nice. So let's move our stamp here. So this is the piece number 1. Let's duplicate it and hide it. Now let's start making damages on it. So first start with some cheap stone damage. Oh, come on. You see how many brushes I have? Fuck, okay. I will do differently. Okay, fetch this one. Make it stronger. And I select front faces only, so it's not doing any shenanigans in the back. Something like this, something like this, and this. Alright, let's choose a different one now. Let's try this one. Yeah, this is good. Let's do this one. Okay, I will stop my recording and start another one. By the way, I did not manage to rescue the recording from the last stream, so it has it is like in this corrupted MP4 format, but I did not manage to save it. I did a quick research, and there are tools to like repair your corrupted MP4, but it's all paid, and one that is free was not able to do it. So I'll just keep these corrupted MP4, and if that happens again, so I have like a bunch of those, then I will pay for the program. Because it's really not cheap, it costs like 50 euro for a month or something like that. That's crazy. Okay, this one is nice. Let's go into further damage brush and try this one. No, that's weird. Let's do this one. This one is nice. This is like, but it's too strong. This is like a chipped stone. Okay. Ooh, I see what this one. Let's correct this mistake. So once we did the cutting of the piece, this polygon-wise remained flat. So if you can see, you see how little polygons are here once we cut it. So we need to correct it again with our orb brush, and let's enhance it to like 4 or something. So we can make a damage on it. And let's multiply the polygon count in there. I'm afraid we have to do it with the duplicated piece as well. Well, it's my fault, I should have checked earlier. Anyway, okay, we are back now. Again, going to damage. Which one was it? I guess this one. Piemonte. Nice. It's good to have like people from all around the world. We are building this awesome community, guys. I'm glad that I can be part of it. Okay, I promised I will not overdo it. I lied. It's always like this. Always like this. I say like, make a simple like piece with not many details. Yeah, sure. Boom, 5 minutes later. we have something like this. Yeah. Let's not overburden printer my ass, right? Okay, a few cracks. Like here. Okay. Done. So let's save it. Delete everything but how would we call it? Skaven Pillar 1. Okay. Now I can delete it for now, so the blender is not too burdened. Now let's hide everything else and work on this one. So again, start with a duplicating the polygons within the imprinted logo. Bro, you say overdoing, but it's just fun to see a slow process of making something, new pieces of art. Well, thank you. But I feel this as sometimes as obstacle because when you look at my models, they're like heavy with details, heavy with skin textures and stuff. And sometimes I'm bitching about it later when I'm painting it. I put so many details. Like for example, I remember last stream these like skin bumps and blisters on this plague giant. It's fun doing it, but when you are painting it, you're just sabotaging yourself. But you're right, this is a stone piece, so washes will do all its work. And we are here for the fun, guys. Okay, let's make a few chipping damages here and there. Here. Something like here. Here. Okay, switch the brush to this. These structure damage brushes are the best, in my opinion. Because you can, I'm like applying it literally on a skin, on everything. They are breaking the monotony of your sculpt, and they are very good for terrain, for skin, for everything you do basically. Unless you're sculpting something really like beautiful, like elves and stuff, that's boring. I got some commission offers some time ago to do like nice and symmetrical like elf faces and stuff, and I did not take them. The closest of beauty I took when it comes to commission was the Ashara statue I've done, but I've used the in-game model, low polygon in-game model, so I had these hints of the symmetry of the face. So I was building on that. But if I was like doing it from scratch, I would no. I made this hobby my work because I wowed myself that I have to like it and I have to have fun within it. So I'm rather careful with choosing what commission to accept, because I've burned myself in the past. Years ago, like 6 years ago, I accepted a commission of basically. It was way before the Gloomspite Guides came out, and it was just the old style goblins on squigs, so these all metal models. So client wanted to resculpt them like manually. So I did that. I did like 7 or 8 variations, then recast them in silicone and in resin. So I had to learn like recasting it and make 120 of them and paint them. And this was the commission where I burned myself, and that was really like mentally taxing. And it's not that because I'm lazy or I'm procrastinating. It's in art, you cannot force yourself to do stuff. So this is something which I'm explaining to guys who came up to me for advice as a beginner commission artist. You need, as an artist, you need to love what you do. If you don't enjoy what you're doing and you're doing it for money, you will never like understand the true essence of it, and your work will be shown on your work. That's why as a like creator or sculptor, you cannot force yourself to do it. You can't tell yourself that today I will be creating for 10 hours straight. You like the stars need to align, if you know what I mean. You need to be in a good mood, because one thing is to manually work on something. You can carve foam for like 10 hours because you know what to do, right? But to create something, came up with something, so you're basically manifesting the idea, that requires mental well-being. And it works other way around, right? If you get this good idea and you have this drive to start a new project, then also it impacts your mental health in a good way. So it's this positive feedback loop. But you cannot force yourself to do it. You cannot force yourself. So even the terrain commissions, I am trying to prioritize based on what I'm most excited about. So notice, previously I did the Gloomspite Gates set, so it was like a grayscale with mushrooms. Then I took a lava set, which we did, and then I took the Skaven set, so even the color schemes are different, and it keeps my brain entertained. After that, I'm thinking I will do some undead set. This is something I always enjoy, so again, some cemetery pieces with these grimdark statues, you know? But if I have to like do two same schemes after another, I rather like switch it to, so I'm always entertained by it. Okay, enough rambling, let's go back to this piece. And after the stream I have a quick lunch and I have to go to these like, Jesus, I don't know the word in English, but basically it's the place when you have to report yourself if you're unemployed, because I'm like officially unemployed now because I quit my day job in pursuit of my dreams. So I have to go there and spend a lovely time on like bureaucratic nest. Alright, this is the piece number 2, and we are, for now, we are done with these. With this, what was the word? You know the word. Battlements. So this is Skaven pillar number 2. Alright. And delete this. And let's see what we have here. So this is the empty pillar. I will also save this as a pillar template. And maybe we can build up on that. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm behind the chat. You're making it look so after painting. Who told it was a good idea? Yep, some like literal models are like that. As an idea, if Skaven don't properly build a thing, just take them on the rest and add up them. Maybe you can do a previous symbol that has been etched, destroy the craft corner. Yeah, definitely. So this like the Skaven, as you said, they built upon like already built structures. So that is the Skaven Blight, like the whole city of the Skaven. It's basically built upon ruins of the city. Oh Jesus! What is the name of that city? I need to remember. It was basically the origin story of the Skaven, of the guy who came up, the prophet, and pledged himself to dark gods and finished building this giant tower, but then the Skaven came and killed all the Dwarven Empire underneath and the humans above. I need to remember. Yeah, richest Skaven cities have the dwarf items to craft more complex things. Yeah, that's true. Holy words, you should love what you're doing. Yeah, I love it. I definitely, I enjoy every single second of it. I have to like it, I have to find the quote of the day. Yep, that's true. That's true. It's like a diametrically different from the other thing which I love, which is like sports and working out. There I have strict discipline and I mostly do things which I hate and they are hard, such as running and like training like an absolute psychopath. So I can't say at the moment I enjoy it, but I enjoy the feeling afterwards. But hobby, my work, like crafting, is something different. I need to enjoy it. Let's try something. This will be something. Imagine this cut in half, like it's in here, right? So you see that pillars are built on each other. No. So this can be maybe like a giant Skaven monolith, or the pillar. How do you do? I do Northern Warhammer miniatures. It's like people around me, like in my life, are asking me like, what am I doing? And it's so like tiring to explain. So I just tell them I'm an artist. And it's like, well, what kind of art do you do? Well, check my Instagram. No. In my language, it's like, because if you say sculptor in English, it can be like literally not just making a sculptures, but sculpting also digitally and stuff. But in Slovak, there is only one word for it. It's sochar, which is like a word suited only for making like large statues. So there is no word for what I said. There is nothing like a digitalny sochar. It makes no sense. So it's so hard to explain and tiring, very tiring. Okay, anyway, I'm still not convinced what we're gonna do with this one. So maybe I will build arch like this, but okay, let's leave this for now. Let's put you in the hiding. And let's check another piece like this. This pillar I want to do both for Nurgle and for Skaven alike. So this is almost like a hexagon, however, with 4 flat large pieces and one. I see what they did now. So this is not a plastic model, they carved it out of foam. Notice the uneven lines in here. I know a foam work when I see one. And they just glued these spikes on top of it. It's clever. Well, clever. And these are the foam as well. Look how bent it is. And this is the plastic piece from their terrain kit. But we're gonna make them better. Hell yeah. So actually I'm gonna copy all of this. Except the symbol. We don't need the symbol now. And basically we're gonna create two main variations of this pillar. One will be tall and one will be short. Also, let's make it more round. And let's try to fetch a cylinder with a smaller sides, but I don't know if it's possible in Blender. So it's like 1, 3, 4. So it's octagon actually, not hexagon. And depth could be. No, it won't be possible. All we have is this. But I know what to do. Okay. I know what to do now. So we're going to edit mode. By the way, I really suck in making like the geometrical patterns. So I have to do this lousy work. Okay, bear with me. bear with me. Oh, okay, no. Anyway. Let's pretend this never happened. And let's do the plan B. Okay. This is just like every beginner, like in every Blender course you get online. They're teaching you how to make geometrical patterns like this. I skipped all of this and went straight to the business, and now it looks like that. No, don't worry, I will find a way. So let's say this is. We'll do it hard way, the brute force. The famous questions the cat can write before 3 hours long lessons about Warhammer lore. That's true. You know, I don't even bother. Because we are different. Like, majority of the population will never understand us, and we'll never understand them, so no need to explain. For some really like dumb looking people, I just tell them I make toys. For them just to leave me alone. Maybe. Okay. so bad. Okay, now let's give it a chance. Okay. Thank you very much for subscribing. Well, okay, it's not that bad. Let's work with this. How is it with? Okay. All right. Let's duplicate it and shorten it just a bit. Now notice I rather shorten the pieces in edit mode, and that's because when you like stretch them via scaling, also the brush areas will stretch, and we don't want that. We want something like this. Okay, object mode. Let's go into hiding. I'll make damage on them. Okay, I take it. Shade flat. And also, the centerpiece of this set will be, as usual, as all of the sets I make will have to have some Skaven statue. So we will need to sculpt something. Probably this like giant bell or something. But that is a problem for tomorrow maybe. Let's focus now on the pillars. Love your videos, found you on Insta, now here. I would love to see full-fledged Imperial City Gothic at places where the Imperial citizens live. Keep the great work going. Well, I have, thank you brother, I have also commission for the futuristic stuff. So I have like I will be making terrain for 2 actually, for the 40k, and both of them are like Imperial City. One is like set for Iron Warriors, so Imperial City with, or the ramparts and battlements with Iron Warriors, like a thematic. And the other one is like full Imperial City ruined, something like from the Nexus Faria. But I have one possible cooperation going on in the future with one company which makes terrain digitally. I cannot share you details yet, but I will let you know. And that's also gonna be very, very good looking commission. But everything from the Imperial City set will be done digitally. That means that it will be predominantly 3D printed. Bigger. Smaller. Alright, it has. No, they are making 4-side spikes, but I want it better. So let's try this hexagon. Okay. No, I think I don't like this. Not at all. I'm 80% convinced that this design is something which I don't like. What the hell? No, delete. That was pure hate. Start again. So this is the... Yeah, we have to like make our own way. I didn't like it. Let's make a square pillar, not the hexagon one. Or sorry, octagon. And try to build spikes on just the sides by ourselves, on the 4 sides. That maybe work. Let's scrape the sides furthermore. Like this. That could work better, yeah, indeed. So I'm just creating manually this place for these spikes. Okay, alright. It's more square with sides are curved. You know. Let's see how it will look like. Give it a nice like treatment of rock. We will see what it looks like. And I think this design is eventually better. All right, now it's yeah, this is what I want exactly. Oh yeah, this is something which I like. Yes. Fuck yes. This is something I'm talking about, yeah. This looks way better. This looks way better, and we will be building on top of it. You will see what I mean by that. For some reason I made these smaller. Let's correct it. No, here. It's the same as we were sculpting these, if you remember, the spikes for the lava set. So we did it on stream, and then the next day I woke up and looked at it and I didn't like it, so I re-sculpted it. Alright, yes. Good, let's save it. And let us come here. Also, there will be like a lot of damage on the pillar, and so it's thin, something like this. Okay. Wait, what? Where did this come from? We're gonna change it a bit. So something like this. Then make another one. What the hell is Blender doing? Blender is acting up for some reason. Okay. Yes, this is nice. Hello Grzegorz, good morning. Yeah, great. Working on Skaven set. Okay. I think I like the shorter version better. So they can maybe build on itself. Yes. Okay, let's texture this one by one. No, that's too much. Go with this one. Make damage in here. Oh, that's too much. Go lighter. Apply, apply. This is a good add-on, this OCD. Even though it costs like 15 or 20 euro. It's just one-time payment. And if you are planning to do terrain, it's a very good investment. Okay, let's save it. Let's save that. Now I'm trying to imagine what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing here. So imagine one terrain piece out of this set. Let's say a stone, like a platform with bricks, and on top of these pillars. So imagine 6 of these pillars coming out of this warp-infested water, glowing warp-infested water, warp-tainted water, and on top, and maybe a crumbled stairs on the side, and on top of this piece will be more pillars and crumbled structures. Yeah, and if you... By the way, I will make out also the basing sets. So good that you mentioned it, Grzegorz. So I'll make like a Skaven basing kit, so you can like print it and decorate your Skaven bases. Because this pillar can be also shrink down to like the miniature base, and I will make a few variants of it. Okay, I will call this... Let me just delete everything for now. And save this as spiked pillar template. Right. Dobra, let's... Dobre. Dobre. Dobre means good in Slovakia. In Slovak. How about... How about you? Not you. But you. Decent. Fucking decent. Fuck yeah! Good. Let's continue. Let's like scale this to match this piece like this. Make damage on this one. So, when I think about it, I will make a few monoliths of such visage and make them like crumbled and coming out of. This will be for basing and also for the terrain. And the Skaven and Nurgle runes will be imprinted there, but not like both of them at the same time. So I will save that as the... What the fuck just happened? Sorry. Floki! My doggo just woke up. Floki, bite him! Bite him! Say hello to my little boy. Oh. Little prince just woke up. See? Nezhodni lampu. To go down. Go. Soon he will join me because first half of the day he's sleeping on a couch, then we go for a long walk, and then he will join me and sit beside my chair, and he's keeping me company every time. You convinced me. Peer pressure. Yeah. And I will then, once the Skaven abomination is finished, so you can like print your own, so you have like a nice centerpiece of the model. We're gonna be sculpting that also. Alright, so we're gonna join these two geosets together. Where is this? Also scrape the sides in here. It's my Dachshund, he's absolutely lovely. A little rascal. Or maybe no, I will not make spikes on this upper spike. If you know what I mean. Alright. Let's no.
You now lay down here.
Okay. So texture this one on the top. Put spikes on the side so it's matching the bottom piece. Yeah, I will evaluate my work once it's done. So which one we were using? This one, right? Yeah. So this one will be smaller. Okay, like this. Alright. Like, making them symmetrical is a nightmare. They will always be slightly off. So kudos to those guys who can like sculpt symmetrically. I'm not one of them. Alright. And in the evening we will be finishing painting our Plague Giant. So today we'll be predominantly blending with oils and hopefully we'll finish it today. I have airbrush, but I'm not sure if we will need it today. Today is oil day. Okay. Okay, nice. Let's also texture. Playing with the layout. It's great that I will be 3D printed the iron wars. I will probably buy them once you release them with the collaborators. Iron within from your cousin Hydra Dominatus. Oh, iron within and iron without, brother. That's gonna be really nice terrain piece. Like, so as far as I know, they don't have specific terrain set made. So I will be first one. So texture this. Then we'll imprint the logo, the Skaven logo on it. But first, I will save it as a template so I can come back to it once I will be doing the Nurgle versions. Oh, wait. I need your advice on 3D printers. Do you think that any Cubit Cobra 2 Neon is a good start? I don't have a room with the ventilation for resin printer. I don't know, brother. I don't know this printer. Check the reviews, what they are saying. I recommend you to check like the independent YouTube reviewers on them. But we may look at it. We may look at it together and figure something out. I had Anycubics before years ago, but I was not like satisfied with them. But I hope that they progressed and improved their printers. So I am almost certain that they did. Is it an 8K printer, or what is the like level of detail of the Cobra 2? Okay, we have these. Let's delete these and save it as a template. Okay, merge it all together and we can... Where is our Skaven logo? Oh, here, okay. Oops. I almost panicked for a second that I deleted it, but no. So... Now this time I will imprint it from both sides. And scribble Skaven runes on it. But for that we will need to Google it, because I have no idea how this... I don't know any Skaven runes, so we will like use Google for that. So engraving number 1. Done. Cool. So let's do it from the other side. Now I hear the drill. Tell me if it will be like too disturbing, and then I will close my windows. Because as I mentioned, there is like a reconstruction going on in the other flat. Okay, I think it's good. Car can't pass near my house are louder, don't worry. Okay, good, good. Wait. Okay, this was wrong. I need to use the fast function. Now it should work. Nice, okay. Okay, good. Now it's imprinted evenly on every side. Let's Google Skaven runes. Ah. I'll move this to my other window. And let's try to scribble something Skaven-y in here. Which one to choose? Okay, it's one. This one would look good on the larger ones. Which one is the Gracie rune? Okay, we have the horned rat rune. That's this one. Let's try these. I'll do something different. Append, go into C. Blender foundation, blender. Purchase free brushes. Orb, slash. So which one was it? Maybe this one. No. No, anyway. No, screw this. I'll do it differently. I'll make an alpha brushes specifically for the Skaven runes, because manually doing it will be like a total overkill. Work smart, not hard, when it comes to hobby. Okay, let's merge all these geosets together. We're gonna do the damage. The long one looks a bit like a Sauron's eye. Yeah. Okay. Now let's do some damage. So start with this beaten up pattern, which is this. Front face on. Forgot one thing. Again, the polygon count on the engraved rune is low, so that requires multiplication. Give me a few seconds, guys. Okay. All right. So back to making damage. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Guys on TikTok, if you are writing something, I cannot see what you're writing, so please go to my YouTube stream, because I have chat only available from that. Unfortunately, Streamlabs won't allow me to see both chats at the same time. So if you have anything to say, please go to YouTube. Let's check this one. Maybe a few damages on that side. No, actually, what we're gonna do now? Let me delete them and duplicate it. Because we're gonna do two variations of it. Okay. This one. Okay. Cool. And there was this one brush which has like this nice, like huge crack with stones opening, and it should be somewhere here. Here. Let's try this one. Okay, that's enough. And then we go into the smaller chipping brushes, these ones. Yeah. I like very heavily textured terrain, so all these details are shown when we wash it and dry brush it. I don't like boring, smooth terrains and miniatures. I rather record this footage like on a... I divide it into few parts so we prevent our like last stream crash, because they had like 2 hours worth of footage was just instantly obliterated, which is a shame because it was a nice footage. Okay, now let's do a few cracks. Okay, this one, maybe one on the pedestal, something like this. Now a bigger one. Maybe this. Okay. And this. And one big one on the sides. We can do this one. Okay. And one last one here. Okay. So this pillar is done. And of course I will make like this big version for the terrain, and one smaller one, which will be slightly angled and going out of the bases. And I wanted to draw you, but I wanted your permission. You will be doing it for watercolors, and I send you a file. Yeah, sure. Well, I'll be honored. Go ahead, buddy. So let's hide this one and do a different... What was that? And do a different damage variation on, and this one will be slightly less damage. Boom. Boom. This. Here. This wall is slightly less dilapidated. Yeah. All right, let's save both of them. Oh no, actually I will do them one by one. Scale pillar number 3. Doll. We will see what we have done. 4. Okay, let's save it. Close it. And we'll see what we have done. This was not here. So hope no video will be corrupted. Okay, so this was the first piece which we've done today. This was for the battlements. So piece number 1. Looks amazing, brother. Well, thank you, brother. This was the second version of that shorter battlement pillar. This is the tall one. And probably tomorrow, at the same time, we can do stream again. Evening today at 9 p.m. normal stream as usual, but tomorrow, like early day stream, we continue with sculpting Skaven stuff. There's still a lot to do. Meanwhile, I will do my research for some greater inspiration. Yeah, very much looking forward for like printing them and building them on a normal piece of like how it will be look like built. All right, guys, that's it for now. I'm going to grab something for eat, then walk my doggo, then go to this like working embassy, and then in the evening I'm looking forward for you guys. So hope you enjoyed this, hope you learned something, and see you in the evening. Guys, bye. Thank you very much for being